Steit sich dort in Gessele, still verkracht a Heisele, drinnen auf den beidem Stiebel wohnt mein Paier Reisele. Jeden Abend fahren Heisel, drei ich sich herim, ich gebe Pfeifen, riff eus Rasel, Kim, Kim, Kim. Effen sich a Fensterl, wacht aufs alte Eisele, in bald klingt im stillen Gessel, als is großer Reisele. Noch a Weile wart, mein Lieber, bald will sein frei. Gei sich noch a paar lieber, 1, 2, 3. Gei ich mir a freilich her, singen knach mir nieselach, herrig auf die Trepplich springen ihr drobne Fieselach. Scheiner auf den letzten Trepplich, nehm sie liebe Arim, ich geb ihr still a Kirschenkäppel, Kim, Kim, Kim. Ich will dich beten, du Vinkl, sollst darauf nicht pfeifen mehr. Der pfeift schon, sagt die Mama, sie ist berühmt, verdrießt sie seier. Pfeifen, sagt sie, ist nicht Jiddisch, was nur bloß versei. Gib ein Zeichen, Prost auf Jiddisch, 1, 2, 3. Ich will von heim nicht pfeifen mehr, darauf geb ich a Spiele, in dir zu lieb will ich a will sein, wenn die willst nur reisen, wie dein Mame fremd. Jeden Schabes gern in Klasel, Kim, Kim, Kim. Ich gleib es dir, mein lieben Kerl, in der Quartier, du Vinkl, strick ich a scheint vielen Säckel, mit am Augen, du Vinkl. Wenn gefällen sie wird in Kleisel, suchen soll's die sein. Es hat gestrickt, mein lieber Reisel, 1, 2, 3. Ich dank für dein mit Unale, ich liebe seitig Reisele, ich lieb dein Mama, ich lieb das Gessel, ich lieb das alte Eisele, ich lieb die steinlich Leben Heisel, tretzt auf See Arim. Herr, dein Mama rief schon, Reisel, Kim, Kim, Kim. Gei ich mir a freilicher, sing mir knack mir nieselach, herr ich auf die Trepplich laufen, ihr drobne Fieselach. Wieder steigt vertracht das Heisel, das Gessel wieder stimm. Kim zu mir in Holem Reisel, Kim, Kim, Kim.
Okay, Janet, can you start? Are you there, Janet? I think so.
Yes, good morning. Guten Morgen. Mordke Gebirtag was born in Krakow in 1885. He worked as an actor in Yiddish theater and wrote for the Yiddish socialist paper Der Sozialdemokrat, the Social Democrat. He performed his songs in Krakow, and collections of his songs were published in 1920 and 1936. He gained even more recognition in 1938 with his poem, It's Brent, It's Burning, which he wrote in response to a pogrom in Poland. He was murdered in the Krakow ghetto in 1942.
So sad.
Yes, terribly sad.
Anybody else want to read who's not too good with the Yiddish? I don't remember. Is Ann Riva, you on? Is she on? Okay, so keep going, Janet.
Yes. This is his song, Razela, from the National Yiddish Book Center recording with drawings. It is sung by Asya Weissman and Sebastian Schulman, accompanied by Benjamin Ginsberg on piano. The pronunciation is Southeastern Polish, Galiciana, Bukowina. Steht Rätsele drei Arim. Oh my. Steht Rätsele drei Arim. Kish, Kim, Prim, Freilich, Steinlich, and Stem.
Now say them in the southeastern tone.
I don't know. What a challenge.
Steigt, Reichsele, drei, Arim, Kish, Kim, Frim, Freilich, Steindelach, Stim.
Sorry, Freilich, Steindlich, Steindlich.
And was is Kish?
Kiss.
Ah, okay.
Instead of saying Kush, they say Kish.
Aha. And Kim? Oh, is Kom.
Kim is come.
Kum, yeah.
And Frim is Frum.
Yes.
And what is
Steindlich.
Stones.
Cobblestones,
Little stones.
like cobblestones.
Yeah. The Stimme, is das Stim the last
Stim
word?
is quiet. Stim
Yeah,
is,
Stim.
No, stem is voice.
no, stim
Voice.
Stum is stum, silent.
Aha.
quiet.
Yeah, okay,
Like stum.
okay.
Like shul and shiel.
Right.
It's just a dialect, but people made fun of if you were a Galicianer or a Litvak. You know, there's a song about it, but it's really just a dialect like New York and Texas.
Who's talking?
All right, so now we have Alvin. Do you want to read?
So the person who's talking usually comes up in the green.
Alvin Edelstein?
Finder, steht
Okay,
sich
great.
dort,
Okay, so here's Alvin now, he's gonna.
steht sich dort in Gessele still vertracht a Hazele.
Heisele.
Well,
Stands there in the street, quiet, thinking, quiet, vertracht
Vertracht is dreamy.
is what?
Dreamy. You look at the picture of the house. Dreamy.
Quiet, dreaming, a house.
A little
Right.
house.
Little
Right.
house. Drinnen Eufen, Beudem Stiebel, weint mein Tire Razor. I don't know what drinnen means.
yeah.
Inside,
No,
inside.
don't-
Der
Oh,
innen.
yeah.
Der innen.
Inside
We'll talk nobody.
a Beudem, a Stiebel is a house, a Beudem.
Right here, it's the apartment up in the attic. It's the attic apartment.
Oh, cries, but my little Razor cries.
No, Voint, she lives. It's not
no,
Vaint,
not
it's
Vaint.
Vaint. She lives upstairs. You can see
Okay.
her in the picture.
Jeden
No, honey, Annika.
Abend van Hazel drei in zich herum. Every evening.
Nice.
What?
And
Go Go ahead.
In front of the house.
Uh, for and Hazel.
Barn Hazel, in front of the house.
Oh, Farn Hazel. I'm going to give up.
Far in front of.
Yeah, in front of the house. I twist myself within.
I walk around. I walk around in front of the house. He's waiting for Hazel.
Kept a fire.
Five.
Oh, fire. Sie gesagt, five. Und Ruf euch, Hazel, come. I whistle. And I call out, Hazel, Hazel, come.
Good.
Very good.
The word vertracht meant in deep thought or in thought.
Yes,
Yes.
very good.
Rafael has his hand raised.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't see any hands.
Yes,
Yes.
let me just point out that the Gebirtik was using an accent not so different from the accent that the singers were using, and therefore Heisel rhymes with Reisel. And so the standard is that no matter what your accent, when you're reading poetry, if there's a rhyme word that only works in the author's dialect, for that word, you read it that way. So, jeden Oven fahren Heisel dreht sich a rum. You can say a rum because you're going to rhyme it with klum, even though he would say a rim. Ich gebe a five and ruf euch Reisel. Kum. So he is rhyming Reisel with Heisel.
Interesting.
Yeah, see, that's
Okay. Ada, do you want to try this one? Are we on the next? Oh, wait, we need the next one, Michael.
yeah, okay, go ahead. You're gonna read the next one.
Okay, Ada, our new student, our guest. Let me see if I can get this.
We got it.
Öffnen sich ein Fenster weit auf salte Häsele und bald klingt in stillen Gessel, als ist Kohl, Sret Reisele. Noch eine Weile Wort, mein Lieber, bald werd ich sein frei, geh sich noch ein paar Mal über, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, now translate.
Good.
Now, translate. Very good. Welcome.
Open up a fencer of the window.
Go.
Wachdeutsch is
Awaken.
also awaken, Salte Heisele. It was overaltered, the old little house.
Right.
Und bald klingt and soon rings in a quiet Gessel road.
Alley.
It's
Alley.
called a sweet voice, Sret Reisele. It says Reisele.
Oh.
No, I love Wart, mein Lieber. Just wait a little bit, my dear. Bald werd ich sein frei. I will be free soon. Geh sich noch ein paar Mal über. I go around one more time. 1, 2, 3.
She's telling him, go around a couple of more times.
Yeah, Guy, that's a command. Correct.
Beautiful. We need the next part. Bluma, can you read the next part? Oh, are we on the next part?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a little, go ahead.
Okay, wo zijn wir gay?
Gay ich
Yeah.
mir.
Oh, gay ich mir a freiliche. Sing und knack mir nisselech.
Aha.
Ich auf die Treplech springen. Ihre drobne Finsterung. Schein herab von letzten Treppel. Nehm sie lieb arum. Give ihr still a kush in Keppel. Come.
Good.
Okay, so come gay ich mir. I come a happy person, freilich. I sing and I knock nuts. I'm opening nuts. And I hear on the steps jumping her what's drobne?
Small.
Her small feet, soon down from the last step. She takes, comes my love around. I give her still quietly a kiss in her head. Come, come, come.
He's the one who takes her around when she gets off at the last step. It's ich nehm sie lieb ahem.
Ich nehm sie ihn. Oh, she takes him.
Around. Right.
Yes.
Bob Pollock has his hand raised.
Yeah. What's the significance of cracking nuts?
Oh, you'll find out in the song. You'll find out in the song.
They're sunflower seeds, and he's just eating sunflower seeds, and he's cracking them.
Yeah, we did that time in my family.
Oh.
We all ate nislach, yeah, especially sunflower seeds.
Yeah, that's basically what it refers to. Yeah.
But it just seems so random.
It is.
Just, walking around, killing
Yeah,
time.
it means he's relaxed and happy and,
Got it.
waiting around.
Good.
Cookie, would you like to read next? Cookie, are you there? Oh, wait, do I have? Yeah, Cookie, are you there? I think she's there. No?
Yeah.
Okay, Cookie?
She's muted.
Thank you, Brenda.
Oh, Minna's here.
But she can hear me.
Teacher, she'll take.
Okay, Rochelle.
Beverly, Cookie, you're muted. Okay.
Minna, you're back?
I'm back. Yeah.
You can have the job.
Okay. Cookie, can you read, Cookie?
Hashem Dank, but I wrote the people's names down.
Maybe if you call her by her Yiddish name, Kichel.
Kichel.
I don't see her.
Okay. No. Alvin, can you read?
What'd you say?
Alvin.
Ich habe gelernt früher.
Alvin read. Alvin read.
Gelenk früher. Okay.
Next would be Leah Premazon.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, wait, who's that?
Me.
Oh, okay, here you are. We were looking for you.
Okay. Will wir betten Davido, soll's von heit nicht pfeifen mehr. Herr, se pfeif schon, sagt die Mama, sie ist fromm, svadrist je sehr. Pfeifen, sagt sie, ist nicht Yiddish, pass nur bloß Farsei. Gib ein Zeichen, Prost auf Yiddish, 1 und 2. I know the whole song, it's so beautiful.
Can you translate?
Oh yes, I can. Absolutely. I started to cry on this because Mama never allowed us to whistle in the house. Said it's no fazé, maturnit pfeifen. So when I heard this song for the first time, I was crying. Kvil der betten Davidel, I want to ask you, please, don't whistle anymore. You whistle, and Mama's very frum, and she is what do you call it? It embarrasses us, very much. She's from, yes, Pfeifen sagt sie isn't Yiddish. Whistling is not Jewish. Spasno blois fazeh. It's only for the others, not for Jews. Give a zeichen, prostoif Yiddish. Do a sign or something. A zeichen, I don't know exactly what that means.
Sign.
A sign. Okay. Give a sign of Yiddish. Eins, zwei, drei. Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, I have a little different version of it. I left out to
Can anybody explain about the whistling? Does anybody know about the whistling?
Yeah. Well, it was considered very commonplace.
Hmm.
Right?
Maurice, can you explain?
My only guess is that it was one of those superstitions that whistling somehow attracts demons, attracts the devil. That's a wild guess, but I know there were all kinds of superstitions like that.
Especially
and
whistling in the
prohibition
house.
on whistling. I can't think of anything harmful that whistling in and of itself can do, but probably it brings an army of demons to steal your children and make you barren. God knows what else.
Alvin, yes, what did you say? Ah, okay.
The Torah pfeifen in house.
Yeah. I see that some people raise their hands. Elaine, yeah?
Yeah, I had a question about the word. Now I can't find it. Hold on. Oh yeah, where it says she's from, the mother she's from, and then it says Sfardri, and the word that I got was it annoys her.
Yes, it's strong. Yeah, it upsets her.
Okay, it upsets her. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Morty?
Fadris is insult. I'm insulted. I'm Fadris.
Well, in this case, it's not insulted.
Annoyed. Or embarrasses her.
Morty, please.
Yes, unlike Cookie's family, mine was not religious at all, but whistling was looked down upon. I always remember my grandmother saying to me, "Vos pfeifst, bist nicht kagoy."
Yeah, we weren't. I never learned how to whistle.
Marsha? Is it possible that the Goyim just whistled a lot and just to make that distinction? It's like they whistle, we don't, you know?
That's what I think.
Yeah, the moment because the Blois Hashay gets fifed.
Yeah.
And the last two lines of the first verse, it says something about with a ch and then five, and I just wanted to know what that ch word was.
Ich will. Ich will. I want.
If that's in the first verse that I'm talking about, yeah.
The first line.
Ich will pfeifen.
Ich will. I want.
It's a contraction. It's just a contraction.
Correct. What word was that?
Will.
First
verse? Well, it's not on the screen, so I don't have it.
Oh, it's not. Oh.
It repeats up here. It repeats on the first line of this verse. Will.
I want. Ich will. Ich will.
Will.
Ich will is ich will.
Okay, thank you. Go on, Michael. Continue.
Change the screen.
Oh, that's
the internet here is very slow. So
right. So chvel is I will. It indicates future tense. Chvel nicht pfeifen mehr. I will not whistle anymore.
Okay, it's Leah Premazon can read now if she's there. I hope
she's there. Unmute yourself, Leah. And Michael, can you change the screen or she?
He did.
All right, wait. Okay.
Ja, Chvel von Heint nicht pfeifen mehr, der Räuf gib ich a Schwurle. What is a Schwurle?
I swear it.
I swear, I promise you.
Dir Zollib, weil ich afilo, wären frum mein Snuele. Ich will sein, wenn du willst, nur Reser, wie dein Mame frum, jeden Shabbos gehen ist Kleisel. Kum. Why is it kum and not kim? Why is
because
it kim?
Kum is the way you spell it when you write it. It's standard Yivo orthography. He sings Kim because that's the way his family spoke. And my family.
And
Morty's family. And millions of others.
Yeah, but if it's Kim, you would spell it with a Yud.
Right, but the trouble is, if you're trying to standardize spelling, which is what the founders of the evil wanted to do to avoid confusion, when you write it, you always write it the way it is in the dictionary, and then it's up to you to pronounce it the way you want to do it. You know, when you read Mark Twain,
Well, that makes it very confusing.
okay.
Okay, can you translate it or Maurice will do it for you?
Well, von Heint nicht pfeifen mehr. From now on, I won't whistle anymore.
Good.
Der Reuf gib, I don't know, what is der Reuf?
On that.
On
On
that.
that.
Say it again, what is it?
On that.
Oh, on that gib ich, oh, on this I swear.
Right.
Dir zu lieb will ich אפילו, I don't know, what is zu lieb? To love?
No, for you.
It's for you, on account of you. Dear
Because
zu
of
lieb.
you.
Zu lieb
Then
dir.
I would even become religious.
Right.
Snuele, mine, oh yeah, I know exactly what it is, but I don't know how to say it. Snuele.
Little modest girl.
It's modest, yeah, right, modest. Will sein, I will be, when du willst noch, I will be if you want more. Rezo wie dein Mame fum, I'll be even more religious. Jeden Shabbos, every Saturday, gain a klezel. I will go. What is klezel?
A little shul.
Shul, it's another name for shul.
A klezel is a shul.
A little shul.
I'll go every Saturday to shul. Come.
Good. Good.
Good.
Thank
And
you.
the word no in the middle, wel sein, wenn du willst noch, if only you want it. If only you want it, I will be religious like your mother. No is only.
You know, this is a very difficult language.
No, it's poetic. And so there are inversions and, you know.
Okay, I see that people raise their hands. Brenda?
Oh, sorry, I don't see that.
Brenda?
Okay, I just want to reiterate, because someone asked Fadrist, and Susan, you did say annoying, I think. And according to Benfield and Bachner, it can mean irritating, annoyed, vexed, irked. So it has all those connotations to it.
That's right.
So, you know, if something Fadrist mir, and they use one phrase, I'm annoyed or upset, es verdrießt mich, or es verdrießt mich. So I'm annoyed or upset or vexed. It has
Right.
all those meanings.
That's right.
Doesn't it mean it bothers me?
Yes, all of those, all of the above.
Yeah.
And even regret. Verdrießt
Regret
also
is
means irritated, regretful, annoyed. It has all those connotations.
Not regret.
It's right here in Benfield. You can argue with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, whoever wants to argue with Feinfeld and
dictionary.
Bachner, you can write them an email and tell them. Yeah, right.
Does regret.
Okay, Morty?
Yes, again, in Bochner and Weinfeld, regarding pfeifen. If you say pfeift auf, he whistles at someone or of someone, it means that you're contentious of that person. You don't care about that person.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, Elaine?
I had dear zu lieb, for your sake.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
in normal spoken Yiddish, it would have been Salib dir, for your sake, on your account. But here it's inverted.
Okay.
Bob?
Yeah, whistling has always been kind of a derogatory. I mean, you're jeering at the singer. You whistle at the actor, or whatever. Whistling has always been a pejorative in a sense, especially if you're directing at someone.
Yes, but the
But
construction workers in downtown New York, they're not being derogatory.
Right,
They're doing
right.
something else.
Well, that was a different story.
That's a different story, but it's the
Yeah.
same word.
But and the other thing about the the speech, kum kim, all these different variations. I mean, I grew up in Boston, and I never understood how any other American spoke. So, you
Right.
know, we had our
Exactly.
own. I mean, every
Right.
you know, tomato, tomato, bath, bath. I mean,
Right.
I mean,
It's the joy of dialects.
especially in poetry, you're going to go for what sounds right, and
Right.
so I don't see. So you
Well,
and
it
as you say,
enriches the language.
you always pronounce it correctly. I mean,
Right.
you always spell it by the the common spelling
Right.
is always the key.
Okay, thanks. Rachel?
Rachel Gordon is next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hi.
Okay.
Regarding Dear to Live, the way I read it, and I've always understood this expression, Dear to Live, is that to live comes from liber, from love, and that Dear to Live is to please you.
Okay, yeah, to please you, right.
Yeah,
For your sake,
no,
for you.
not for you, not instead of you, but that to live, the live is from liber.
Right, right.
In
Well, that
order for
makes
me
sense
to
because
please,
he
in order
doesn't,
to please you.
right, he has no interest in being religious. He doesn't believe in it, but because he loves her so much, he'll even go to shul and he'll have a talis and this and that because of his love for Hazel. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay,
That's the
Michael?
part. I left that out because I felt so guilty that when I sang the song, I left this stanza out. I couldn't bear to even sing it because I knew that my parents wanted me to be from, and I wasn't from, so I couldn't sing it.
Okay. Michael?
So I just, if you, in the chat, I put a link to an article on Aish that discusses Jews and whistling.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we saw.
Great.
Right.
Yeah, good. Maurice Nawonsky?
Well, okay. You don't just become frum by flipping a switch. It's a process. So he's just talking. He's doing romantic talk to her.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's continue.
Rachel Gordon is next. Are you there? I know she is.
Yeah. Rachel, your turn to read.
She just spoke.
Rachel?
No good. All right, Rochelle.
Yeah, she's
oh, here she
Should I
is.
read?
Yes, please.
Okay. Slebes dir mein Liebenker, und der Fahr dir Dovidl, strick ich a schön Tfilensäckel mit am Morgen Dovidl. Wenn gefällens wird in Kleisel, sagen sollst du sei, es hat gestrickt mein lieber Esel, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, sehr good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Translate.
Yeah, I believe it, my beloved, and therefore, for you, David, I am knitting a tefillin holder
Bag.
sack
Bag.
with and on it a Morgan David. And when Ben Gefällens wird in Kleisel, when they in the synagogue they will all like it, you should tell them that this knitted my beloved Razel 1, 2, 3.
Very good.
So now she's talking.
Yes.
Now Rachel-
No, he's talking.
No.
Right.
She is talking.
She's
She is
talking. Right.
She's making this tefillin bag for him.
Right.
It's beautiful. Elsie? Anyone else have something to say? Rachel is next.
Rachel just read.
No, that's Rachel.
I thought I was Rachel.
She is Rachel.
Whatever.
Rachel is Rachel for me. Maybe Rina Leah. Rina Leah,
Rochelle.
maybe.
Rochelle with the friend. The woman who's the Rochelle that has her friend Ada is next.
Okay,
is she there?
okay.
Michael has his hand up.
Oh, sorry. I can't see any of that.
Michael, yes.
I forgot to put it back down.
Ah, okay. So, okay.
Yes.
So you called on Rochelle?
Yeah, is she there with her friend? The one that's with the friend.
Yes, she is there, but you're muted. Unmute. Okay, good.
Dank voor dein metonnele. Ich liebe so dich reisele. Ich lieb dein Mama, ich lieb das Kessel, ich lieb das alte Häsele. Ich lieb die steinerlich Leben Heisel, treit auf sie herum. Herr dein Mama ruft schon Reisel, come, come, come. Okay, I thank you for your gift. I love you very much. I love your mother. I love this little street. I love the old little house. I love the old little stones near your house. Because you walk on them. Here, your mother's calling you now. Come, come, come.
All right.
Good.
Okay. Next.
Next is Susan Gantz. Is Susan there? Susan, are you there?
Hello, I'm muted.
All right, so go.
And I'll try for the Polish accent.
Das ist mein.
Ich mir freilicher. I walk around a happy one. Sing und knack mir nieselach. I sing and crack nuts. Heer ich auf die Trepplich laufen. I hear on the stones running. Ihre drobne fieselach. Her delicate feet. Wieder steigt vertracht das Heisel, and the house is still
Again.
The house is once quiet.
absorbed in thought. It stays still in thought. Skessel wieder stimm. The street is again quiet. Kim zu mir in coolem Reisel. Come to me in a dream, Reisel. Kim, Kim, Kim. Come, come, come. And I want to say something about the poet Mordechai Gebertug. He was one of the most popular poets all around in all different Yiddish groups. For example, in the 80s, when we had meetings with the Yiddish Vinkl in Houston, and we had American Jewish workman circle type people from Poland, and then we had a lot of immigrants from Russia who had learned Yiddish during the communist times. They had different, what their backgrounds was often different, but all of them loved and knew Mordechai Gebertug. Whenever one of his songs came up, it involved everybody, whether they were communist Russians or the ring or whatever.
True. Thank you, Susan. Thanks.
True.
That's it, yeah? Okay, so Michael, can we listen to it again before we?
Are we done? Oh, we're done. I didn't know. Okay.
Yes.
Now we're going to start the story.
I just wanted to say a dunk for the gorgeous photos. Oh, here we go.
Steit sich dort in Gessele, still vertraut Dank für dein Mitunale. Ich liebe heute Reisele. Ich lieb dein Mama, ich lieb das Gessel, ich lieb das alte Heisele. Ich lieb die steinlich Leben Heisel, kretzt auf See Arim. Herr, dein Mama rief schon Reisel, Kim, Kim, Kim. Geh ich mir a freilicher, sing mir knack mir nieselach, her ich auf die Trepplach laufen, ihre drohne Fieselach. Wieder steigt vertracht das Heisel, das Kessel wieder stimm. Kim zu mir in Chulem Reisel, Kim, Kim, Kim.
Okay, I see that Rochelle and Elaine. Why are we looking at American Airlines, Michael?
Mina? I have a question about the
Yes.
use of the word Kreisel. What is
Yes.
the I thought that was closer to church than to synagogue or stiebele. Anybody can explain that? Kleisel? Maurice, you're muted.
Maurice, you're muted. All of you are muted. So when you speak, unmute yourself.
Right. The word clois by itself can mean a church or a synagogue, and it's related to the Latin word for cloister.
Oh, okay.
It's related, but a kleisel is a little shul.
Yes, I understood the context, but I didn't understand the derivation.
Yeah, right.
It used Kleisel to
Yes.
run with Reisel.
Yes, but I didn't.
He used the word Kleisel to
Kleisel.
rhyme with Reisel.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Elaine?
Maurice, is it any house of worship?
Then you go back and lower your hand.
If it's any house of worship.
I can't hear it.
Michael put it in the chat, and it says that it's a chapel.
Is it any house of worship?
It's a small congregation.
It's a
Small
small
shul.
it's a shield. It's
a shield.
It wouldn't be like
comparable to a
because
stiebel?
there were a lot
Bet Yeshurun in Houston would not be a Kleisel.
Yeah. So Elaine, to your question, I think it is comparable to a stiebel. It's something. It's
Yeah,
small,
okay, but that wasn't my question. That was just my comment to the discussion.
Okay.
So can you translate spas nor blois farze? Spas, specifically the word past. I know
fitting.
what it means. I
It's-
can't translate it.
It's fitting for them.
Fitting,
It's
suitable,
fitting for them.
appropriate.
Suitable, appropriate.
Appropriate for
Also,
them.
if
Right.
pass on das Kleid, I fit my dress on me.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay. I
fitting,
mean,
yeah.
I only remember spastos nish. Spastos
Mm-hmm.
nish. That's the
Yeah.
phrase I remember, and I know what it means. But
It's not
Right. It's
befitting.
not appropriate. It's pasnished. It's not appropriate.
Got
It's
it.
not befitting.
Like if
Got
you're
it.
if you're in
Fitting is
polite
appropriate.
society and you
Yeah.
say something
You-
spasnished, you
Okay,
don't talk
got
like
it.
that in polite society.
Got it. I just
I mean,
remember
it's very
an older woman in an Orthodox congregation that we belonged to many years ago when we first moved to Allentown, and the rabbi was a young rabbi who eventually made Aliyah, but he was wearing a very loud plaid jacket, and I remember saying, like she didn't like it. He should have been wearing a more conservative, plus I remember my parents saying it, but anyway.
Just very quickly, can someone type that in the chat so I can see how it's spelled because I'm not hearing it exactly? I get the nish, but I'm not sure about the fach nish. If somebody could put it in the chat.
Okay.
I just
Pei
want
Aleph Samach Tes.
Yes. Pei Aleph Samech Tet.
I believe it's related to the English word pass. It doesn't pass for you. It's not appropriate. Es pass nicht.
I don't know.
It's
But
not,
it's
Very often with us in the
Mina.
house.
yeah, here,
I just
Beverly,
said-
Beverly wrote it, yeah.
In English. It's
Yeah,
not
Maurice.
appropriate. It's fast nicht.
Maurice, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to give back to Faisal. A lot of towns in Europe that had Jewish communities, depending on the size of the community, they would often have a big shul. And my parents used to, when they talked about their town in Poland, if they would talk, they would say the große Shil, the große Shil. Otherwise, it was a Kleisel. If it was just a neighborhood, you know, like in somebody's house, not a lot of people, Kleisel. There was a große Shil and there was a Kleisel. So it, just to give you an idea.
The words that got me
Okay,
in the song
so
that-
guys, before we move on to the story, I think that Barbara wanted to say a few words. Barbara, did you do it before I came in?
No, I did not. So if I
Okay.
wanted to just emphasize that we have a wonderful program coming up on Sunday, February 11th. And that's from 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, to 12:30 Central Time or 1:30 Eastern Time. And this is going to be a community read. It's going to be led by our wonderful Raphael Vinkl. And this is an opportunity that shouldn't be missed. As you see, it's community read, so we all will have the text. I hope you received the MailChimp, but I'm mentioning it now in case somebody did not receive MailChimp, and I would like to make sure that you get the registration link for this marvelous program.
Barbara, I tried to register last night and it just won't go through.
No, it went through. I could do it.
Okay, so Cookie, I will send you a link and let's see if you can work with that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I put the
after this-
registration link in the chat too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Found it, but I
But
couldn't.
it worked for me, so I guess it works for other people as well. So
I registered.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Took
Appreciate
my
it.
name, but it wouldn't take my email and it just went dead, like just stood there. Well, I couldn't do
Okay,
anything.
so Barbara will send it again to you, okay? And keep us informed next week if you could register, okay?
Thank you. I should have done.
Okay. I think we should move to the story. Finally, to get to South Africa. We had a wonderful talk last time by Cedric. He explained a lot of things that we will need to know for this story. So let's start. So Mariv, please, can you put it up? Oh, yeah.
Okay,
And
didn't know I was doing it. Okay. hold on.
Okay, I can do it.
No,
I can
it's
do it.
fine. If you want me to, I can do it. It's
No, I cannot because I'm not the
All
host
right.
anymore.
Raphael is next.
You are a co-host. You are co-host.
No, it says that it's disabled.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I can do it. No problem.
Okay.
Raphael is next to read.
Okay, the phone. Good. So Beverly, you keep calling on people. Yeah, that's okay.
Sure, because
That's
I have
good.
the list. I have the
Yeah.
list.
Yeah, good.
Can everybody see this?
Yes.
Okay, and I made it nice and big already.
Okay.
Who's reading? You want to start?
The foil is reading, so.
Okay, I can read. This is Heman Polsky, and his story is called In Afrika. Bilder van Jiddischen Leben in Dorm Afrika in die früheren Jahren. Scenes of Jewish life in South Africa in the earlier years. Landsleut, people of the country. Viel Wunder und Chidushim hat sich Shlomo Chanes angesehen auf sein langer Nesiah von sein Kleinstädtel in Kovner Gubernia bis Johannesburg. A lot of wonders and marvels. Shlomo, the son of Chana, well, or maybe the husband of Chana, saw on his long voyage from his small town in the province of Kovna in Lithuania until he came to Johannesburg. Aber die größte Wunder und Chedushim hat gefunden in Johannesburg Gufa. But the greatest wonders and marvels he found in Johannesburg itself. Wenn hat gesehen, wie jeden halten offen Shabbos die Krommen und Kaffeehäuser, nicht weit von Schulen und Bate Midrashim. When he saw that Jews were keeping open on Shabbos their stores and the coffee houses, not far from the synagogues and the study halls. Jeden seinen Michal Shabbos befarhesia, how Jews desecrated the Sabbath in public. Gehen herum über die Gassen mit Lulkes, Punkt wie in der Woche. How they go on the streets with their pipes, just like in weekdays. Und schämen sich vor keinem nicht, and they're not embarrassed in front of anyone. Aber lang trachten wegen dem hat nicht gekannt. But he was not able to think long about that. Es hat ihm in Gichen genommen Eckberen in Moech, a viel schwerere und dreckendichere Frage wegen ihm allein. It began to gnaw at his mind, a much harder and oppressive question about himself. Die bittere Deiges Parnossa, the bitter worries of income. Was tut man? What can he do? Zu was nennt man sich? What can he set his hand to? Von was macht man a Leben? From what will he make a living? Die etliche Pfund, was hat gehabt, wären zugangen wie Schnee auf der Sonne. The few pounds, that's British money, I expect, or whatever, South African money, which he had, they melted like snow in the sun. Let it happen to us here in Lexington. A bissel hat weggeschickt daheim. A bissel is immer weg auf Hoitzos. Some he sent back home. Some went for expenses. Und das letzte bissel wird winziger von Tag zu Tag. And that last little bit becomes smaller day by day. Und was wird sein, wenn die letzte Brute wird sich endigen? What will happen when his last penny will be gone?
Beautiful.
Thank you, Nicole.
Beautiful. Barbara, do you want to read?
I'll try, but I just want to say, see what you got to look forward to on Sunday, February 11th, folks?
Yeah.
You bet.
That's
spectacular.
That was just a small sample.
That's right. That's just, all right, I'll try. In der Heim ist Zeit mit Joelen gewesen an Adam auf Kest. So, you know, at home, he, for a time, for a few years, he was a son-in-law of Kest, which means he was being supported by his in-laws. Gelebt in einem mitten Vibes Eltern, so he lived with his wife's family. Welche haben gezeugen sehr chayuna. Please help me. I don't know. I don't understand. Livelihood. Okay. And Zeugen? Gezeugen?
Draw. To draw, to pull.
Thank you. I had trouble. Von Kreml. Okay. Welche haben gezeugen sehr. So he drew a livelihood. Okay. And from a store, a small store. Yeah. Später, wenn Schwer und Schwieger seien gestorben, and later when his in-laws died, hat sein Weib, his wife, the Bas Yehidis, their only child, only daughter, geruschend, inherited das Kreml, und Taka sie allein hat geführt dem ganzen Mesucher. And
Mischer.
pardon me?
Mischer.
Mischer.
Mischer, thank you. And she ran the business, right? The whole business herself?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
As usual at that time, yeah.
Ja, aber zu lieb die schwere Steherin und die scharfe folks, this is where it gets too hard for me. So if somebody could...
It has to be concurrence, I think.
Yeah.
Competition.
Oh, competition. Hat sich die Lage von dem Poorvolk gesehen verärgert. So it sounds like things got worse for the couple.
Yeah, because of the heavy taxes and the concurrence.
Okay.
And the concurrence, so the Lage, it became for them, for folk is a couple.
Yeah.
So it became worse.
Okay.
But the situation, the situation became worse.
Okay.
Here you can, excuse me.
Yeah.
You can find zu lieb, oder zu lieb, because of. We had it in the song.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but this is because.
Because of, right.
Yeah, because of, yeah.
Yeah, because of the taxes and the concurrence, yeah.
Okay. And as sie ist schon geworden gar schlecht, and as things got worse, is bei sie geworden der Plan von Verkäufen dem Stiefel. So as things got worse, they made the plan to sell the Stiefel, meaning
the small house.
Their small house. Das Kreml mit der ganze, and I don't know this word, Nechoile?
It's Nachala, I don't know in Yiddish. Guys, someone know how to pronounce it in Yiddish?
Nachle.
The whole estate.
Inheritance.
Inheritance, estate, Nachle. Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I'm going to stop and let somebody take it on because I'm murdering it.
Okay, Leah?
Isn't inheritance Yerusha?
Yeah, Nachle, well, if you translate it from Hebrew, it's an estate.
Oh, yeah, right.
Is there anything else for it, Refoel or so?
Yeah, it's the inheritance of real estate.
Inheritance of real estate, okay. You see, in Hebrew, it's simpler, it's one word.
Wait. Mina, is Nachala the same as Yerusha?
No, not in Hebrew. Nachala in Yerusha is not the same.
Really?
Yeah, in Hebrew it's not the same.
Sometimes
Nachala is something else and Yerusha is, yeah. Nachala can be part of the Yerusha, but it doesn't.
Yes.
Yeah, Nachla is it's property.
Yeah, it's
Yerusha
property.
can be anything that's inherited.
Yeah.
Morty, can you continue? Morty? Is he there?
Morty, let's check. I think.
Hello?
So. Yes, you're here. Good.
Can you read?
Ja. Zusammenschlagen auf Hatsuis und sich weglassen kein Afrika. To gather enough for expenses and go away to Africa. Und Gott hat geholfen and God helped. Ist umgekommen bei Schulem in der glückliche Land. He came safely into the happy land. Ist schon du etliche Wochen in der Kopf spalt sich in. He is already a few weeks in and his head is
Splitting.
yeah. Him.
Is bursting.
Bursting. He's wondering. Was tut men do? What can we do here? Was heut men nun do? What does one start here? Aber Gott is a Futter, but God is a Father. Verlost nicht die, was glauben in ihm. he doesn't leave alone those that believe in him.
Forsake or abandon.
Forsake,
forsake.
forsake, yeah.
Forsake those who believe in him. Wie sucht man? And as it is said, schickt sie der Refie for the Make. He sends the medicine for the for the Make, for how to translate
Like a
Make?
pothole.
For the
Yeah, for the
treatment.
plague.
Punishment.
For the what?
He
Plague.
sends the remedy
For the
before
hurt.
before the blow.
Before the sickness or the pain. Yeah.
A make.
Go on.
Der Nomen von Sholem Henners Refie is given. The name of the medicine for Shloime Henners was called landslide. People from his own town. Dus sind Menschen, jeden von derselben Städtel. These are people from the same town, wo sind mit a Sach Juren zurück gefallen auf der geonischer Hamzur. People who have been for many years fell back into the Gaonish situation.
No, Hamzua is invention.
Yeah.
Invention.
Invention?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Invention.
Sich weglosen in the Merchokim Me'aver Layam, to let themselves go far to the other side of the sea, zu suchen Hayunis, to search for a livelihood. Und kommende kann Afrika, and coming to Africa in the amulike bessere Zeiten, in the prior good times, haben sich du viel von sie Tage gearbeitet. In fact, many of them lifted themselves up, made good with their lives. There met a Shopke, one with a small store. There met Traerai, another one with trades. There met a poor Oisgeloste Heiskis.
Oisgetzolte.
Oisgetzolte Heiskis. And a few with a couple of paid off houses. Und als auch die gute landslide haben sich derwisst. And as soon as these good townspeople heard about, as their amuliker Scheiner, Eidem von seiner Städtel is gekommen nachher, that the once wonderful son-in-law from their town came here und hat sich nicht gewusst zu nehmen, and he has nothing to do, haben sie Tekev genommen, sichen Eitzes und Mitteln. They immediately started finding advice and means. Is der erster, bester Plan gewesen? The first and the best plan was to gehen zu der reichsten Landsmann, to go to the richest townsman, zum Kopf in the landslide, to the head of the association, zum Adon Hagodol, to the big man, wie sie rufen him, as they call him, wo sie Yida Gvir, that is a rich Jew, a größer Geschäftsmann, a large businessman, und memele a größer Chochem, and also a very bright man. Und mit ihm sie halten an Eitze, and get some advice from him, wie soll zu stellen dem scheinem Edem auf the Fies. How to put this nice son-in-law up on his feet.
Great.
Okay. Thank you. Just a moment. Louisa
sorry.
wanted to ask something, I think. Louisa had her hand up. Luisa? Luisa, are you with us? Yeah, but you're muted, Luisa.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I had a question about the story was published in 1952.
Yes.
But
1952.
But what is the time frame, if anybody knows, of the time frame of of the plot? Was it before the war, the Second War, or after the World War? Do we have any knowledge about that?
So according to what Cedric said, so the time plot is that people came, some came before World War One, and most came between the two wars.
Yeah. So it's an extraordinary writer, and I'm fascinated by how he describes basically what all of them did everywhere, which was to be, in English you say peddler, but I don't know if the word cuentenik is from Yiddish or from what language. Does anybody know? But I heard the word cuentenik all the time in Argentina for a Jew that was a peddler going to the interior part of the country and then trying to make a living, right? So it's like the recipe for success, to just go anywhere inside the country where nobody shows up and go from place to place to sell, right? Typical.
Well, in Texas, they went to the little towns, and that's how we got Neiman Marcus and Levi Strauss. And
that's what I mean.
Many other stores, that's how, and, local stores that we know of. So it was very common.
Right. But the word cuentenik.
Luisa?
Yes.
How do you spell that word?
Luis. I don't know if I have written it, but it would be spelled with Q.
Luisa.
Yes.
Okay,
Can I say something?
Maybe Morty has the answer. Morty.
Yes, Luisa, that is a Spanish word.
Okay.
Cuentenik comes from cuenta.
Of course. But that's what we used to. That's why I say.
Yeah. It's like we in Peru use Spanish words, Yiddishized words.
Right. So
cuenta means account.
I
so
know.
In this case, cuentenik was the people who kept who went to sell to different places and had the accounts for each house where they sold something.
Right. Did they use the same word in Peru?
Yes.
For the peddler. So
yeah. For the guys who went around, especially around in the mountain towns.
And when we're talking about Gaonisher Hamtsie or Hemtsie, which I think it's an extraordinary description. So would you say for Hamtsie discovery?
Invention maybe.
Okay. But anyway, Gaonisher, fantastic the metaphor, really.
Would you please continue, Luisa, reading?
Oh, just a moment.
Sorry.
Rachel Gordon has a hand up.
I can't see the hands.
So I will do the hands.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, Rachel, unmute yourself. Okay.
I read the story twice last week, and we, and this morning I read again. So now I saw things. This morning I saw things that I didn't see last week. So I want to go back to the sentence. Aida Gvira. I need it up. Aida.
No, I think it's further down.
Yeah, it's down, not
down, almost down. At the end of what I read.
It's down, yeah. More.
Okay, hier, und Mimela a größer Geschäftsmann und Mimela a größer Chochem. You see here the sense of humor of the writer and how he makes fun already of the rich man. He is a big businessman und Mimela a größer. Okay, so now if he is a big businessman and he's rich und Mimela, then obviously that Mimela is so obviously he is a big a very smart man. That you know, this is the respect that they were giving him. Of course, he's smart.
Yeah, he got rich.
Mimela, that one word, Mimela, is obviously a rich man and a big businessman is, of course, a smart man.
Okay, thank you. That's a good point. Nice, thanks.
Okay.
Morty, you want to say something? Your hand is up.
No, nothing.
Okay, so Beverly, you said who is going to read?
Luisa.
Okay.
Okay. Shlomo Hannes wissen dik sein Feller, als allein is a knapper Auftuer, is dankbar gewesen die Landsleit, was willen ihm versorgen. Okay, I think I'm going to need help here. So Shlomo, Hannah's husband, knowing sein Feller, what would that be?
Failure.
Say that again?
His weaknesses.
His
mistakes?
No, limitations.
Limitation, weakness, yeah.
Thank you.
Shortcomings.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Since he alone is a knapper Auftuer, that I don't know either.
That's an expression. It means that he is not much of a person that can accomplish things. So that's an expression. It's a saying.
Like saying a kleiner Hochem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He himself, he cannot accomplish much by himself.
It's
Is dankbar, is it?
Thankful.
German.
Mercifully, is it?
Yes.
Thankfully.
He was thankful.
He was the countryman, so to speak, right? Landslide.
Yeah. He was thankful to city people, yeah.
Was willen ihm versorgen, who would, I'm not sure I'm translating the whole sentence properly. Was willen ihm versorgen, that would like to advise him?
No, secure.
To help him.
Can you rephrase, please, the sentence for me? Because I
Morty,
don't.
Can you do it, Morty?
I don't think I did a
Shlomo Hannes, knowing about his own limitations, where he alone is not somebody that can do much, is thankful. He was thankful to the townspeople, to his townspeople who want to help him or who worry about him.
Thank you.
Mostly in this sense, I think it's who want to help him.
Thank you.
Or secure his future. Secure is the better word.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. So, Rafael, yeah.
Yeah, versorgen is to supply or to provide for.
Secure, yeah.
It's not from, it comes from Zorgen, but it doesn't mean Zorgen. It's to supply or provide for.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So, Luisa, go on.
Dem neuesten Sonntag, noch Mittag, is it the next Sunday, is it next, neuesten?
The
coming Sunday afternoon is mit 3 avec weit ahin und die Heuche in die Heuche mekomes wo der Gewir wohnt. So the coming Sunday in the afternoon, he with the drei von sie avec with 3 other guys, was it?
Yeah.
3 from the landslide.
We 3 of them went to the higher mecomes would be places, to the higher parts of the city, I suppose, or to the higher maybe suburbs, right? Where the rich man lives.
I think here it's another example of what Rachel was talking about, the oiche mekoime. So it's kind of, to the highest places, to the richest places of the city. So
high places, very good.
So I see that Morty, yeah.
Yes, the Hoyech Makoim is, in fact, is the richest areas. But that reminds me, when they talk about rich houses, for example, in Yiddish, you say the Hoyech Fenster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
right.
there is an exact translation of it in Hebrew. We say achalonot agvoim, and it means the same. Yeah. So yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, Beverly, who is reading now?
Claire, Yocheved, we're so happy you're back. I think I saw you.
Yeah, just I had to get up. Okay, where are we?
Wenn der
Kleinstädtel dicker Griner, Jid, ist reingekommen zum Gewirr in Stuberein, ist Bulwel geworden. When the Kleinstädtel dicker, when the man that came from the Kleinstädtel, from the little town called the Griner, Jew, came in, is reingekommen to the rich man, the Gewirr, in his home, is mebulbul geworden. He was surprised, no?
Confused,
right. Azar Ashires, Azar Chovos, Azar Heus mit Hokoyes, mit den teuersten Möbel hat in sein Leben nicht angesehen. Okay, such Ashira, such richness, such wideness, or how would you say?
Spaciousness, bigness.
Spaciousness. Such a such a home with Pakoyes.
Pakoyes is rooms.
Polish. That's Polish.
That's Polish. Rooms.
It's Polish for rooms.
Okay. Mit den teuersten Möbel, with the most expensive furniture. Hat in sein Leben nicht angesehen. He had never seen before. Noch mehr hat ihm überrascht, der Balabos allein mit sein stolzen Aussehen und sein glatt rosierten Ponnen. Okay, noch mehr, even more, it was surprising. What surprised him, the Balabos, the owner, okay, so it surprised him to see that the owner, with his Stolzen, he's very sure of himself. An undervolt.
Look.
Stolz. Proud. Yeah. Stolzen, like with his proud Oisden.
No.
Look.
What was Mizet? All right. Anyway, his
appearance. His proud
appearance. Adam. And his glatt rosierten upon him. And his rosierten pinkish.
Smooth, pink face.
Smooth, pinkish.
Clean shaved. Clean shaved.
What?
Shaved.
Smooth face. Face.
Clean shaven, the fact that he's not religious.
Right. The fact that he's not religious. Wollte gar nicht geglaubt. He would never have believed this. As das is a Yid and this is a Jew. was hat einmal gelebt in dem litwischen Ormenstädtel that had once lived in the Lithuanian, poor Lithuanian Städtel. Eider Schleime Hanoch is dort geworden an Edem. Eider Schleime, okay, is dort that he there became his son-in-law.
Not his son-in-law. Before, Shloime became a son-in-law of someone else, but not
of
his
someone
son-in-law.
else. Right, of someone else. Aber ot git ihm der Gewirr a warmen Sholem Aleichem. However, here, the rich man, the wealthy man, is giving him a warm Sholem Aleichem, a warm...
Welcome.
Right.
Welcome.
Bet ihm sitzen, welcome, right. Asks him, bet ihm sitzen, asks him to sit down, und nimmt ihm Ausfragen von Städtel, and starts asking him about the Städtel. Wer slept, who is alive, wer is gestorben, who has died, wer is reich, who is rich, und wer arm, and who is poor.
Okay, thank you, Claire. Claire,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah,
Oh,
thank
okay.
you. We will. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you very
Good.
much. Beverly,
Good.
call on someone else, please.
Oh, okay. What about Karen Gold? I
Okay,
think she's
Karen.
there.
Yeah, Karen. I saw Karen.
I am here. Bald kommt rein die Madame ausgeputzt in Essig und in Honig.
Hello?
Hi, hello, this is the guy from Costco.
Yes.
I come in 10 minutes, okay?
Great. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, go and pick up your Costco things.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Soon the madam came in all dressed up in vinegar and in honey, and this expression means she's dressed to the nines.
Yeah, she's dressed to the nines, dolled up, yes, in vinegar and it's wonderful.
Salad dressing.
Yeah.
Hab sich herum mitten grünem Landsman und schreit aus. She embraced the greenhorn and screamed out, cried out, "Was für a teilen Gast wir haben! What a dear guest we have! Ich bin doch mit eier Schwieger zu langer Jahr gewesen, Punkt wie Schwestern. I've been with your mother-in-law for many. Is this for many years? Yeah.
Yes.
For many years, we were exactly like sisters. Und auf den Tisch beweist sich gleich Wein, Bronfen, Teire zu Beisechts und Konfituren. And on the table was displayed a wine, liquor, and lovely appetizers and sweets. Der Balabos mit der Madam betten dem Grinem, soll sich nicht schämen und nehmen etwas in Maul rein. The proprietor and his wife entreated the greenhorn that he should not be shy and take something into his mouth.
Okay. Thank you, guys. It's 12 o'clock. Mariv, I'm sorry, your
No,
paragraph-
please, I want to wait till next time, okay?
Yeah,
Oh, I
your
know.
paragraph will be
That
next
part.
time. You will start it next
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You will start it next time. So any question, any comments? Morty, your hand is up from last time or a new one? You're muted.
Morty.